Okay, I don't know how long I have, but I'm going to say this now. And here it is. Greetings, YouTube. This is the Garage Autonomist. Right now, we're packing up the place that we've been staying all summer. It's the same place that we were at last year. But I have to go down to the city. I did have to go down to the city this past summer like a few times, and now the workplace is having us do a half and half weekly schedule where we're in the office and working remotely on other days. But that starts next week. I feel like it's time for me to move on. That's the main reason why, I'm doing this live stream right now. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm shutting down the channel and I'm hiding the content. But like I said, I've been upstate even on busy days working remotely up here, and I had plenty of time to upload videos to this channel or write on many political issues that have come up over the last 9 months alone, and yet I wasn't motivated to do it. I just didn't have the inspiration. There are many reasons why, but the main reason is that this channel was created as both a creative expression of politics and humor, and the desire to see content that I couldn't find myself, such as political issues coming from a Marxist colorist perspective and politics coming from a working class perspective. And I'm proud that despite some of the detours that I've made in content making, where I've spent a little bit too much time making trolley videos aimed at the alt-right and the manosphere, I'm still proud of what I've done. But I'm glad I did what I did in the time that I had to do it. In addition to this being a political and artistic expression of sorts, it was also basically a hobby. But a hobby should never feel like work. You shouldn't have to kind of groan before you want to get into your hobby. So that's the way it's kind of been for me in the past year, I would have to say. I just really wasn't inspired. Hold on here. Let me just check something real quick. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to look at some people are saying hi, bye to me. Sorry about that. Anyway, but like I was saying, this was not a hobby. This was a hobby for me, but a hobby shouldn't have to feel like work, and so therefore, that's where I was. Now, I do have to say that when it came to a lot of personal things in the last year, a lot of those things were great. I did finish a degree that I was working on 2 years ago, as I had announced. I have decided to seriously sit down and write a novel. I've done okay with the first chapter this summer, and I also got another certification in the field that I'm in. That was something that took about 4 months to do. And so I don't want the loyal subs of this channel who have always stayed with me to keep feeling like they need to hold out for something new coming from me when the inspiration isn't there anymore. I want to give them closure, but I also want to say this. Buy a microphone, download Audacity, download OpenShot, and make a damn channel. You can always email me at garageautonomist@protonmail.com and tell me that you have a channel, and I will subscribe no matter what you do or how it looks or how big or how small you'll get. I'm going to be there for you like you were there for me. Be encouraged to know that the more regular folks that have something to say about our lives under capitalism, the more that you're going to be a unique voice, and the more you're going to be needed to be listened to. Another reason it's easy for me to be done here is because YouTube really has become a shithole. Now, that does not mean all the YouTubers that I like are part of that same shithole. I will always like Expose the Manosphere, Miss Elite, Pure Butterfly Spirit, Big J Triple X, Black Woman Sphere, Afro Marxist, Afro Syndicalist, and anyone else who I might come across that is adding to the uniqueness of YouTube. Everybody else can go fuck themselves, because basically Google has pretty much gotten and has turned YouTube into exactly what they wanted. It is I wouldn't really want to say it's a cash cow exactly, but I mean, I certainly won't look at YouTube using their app, and I certainly don't look at YouTube using a regular browser. I use a Brave browser to kill the ads, but on any of the monetized channels. But seriously, Google pretty much got what they wanted out of YouTube. I knew that I was drawn to YouTube, man, like 15 years ago, maybe even longer than that. I would say like for as long as it was out. I was drawn to it because I liked that there were normal, regular people getting on YouTube. Some people were EMTs getting off work. Some people were just weirdos, and they just got on YouTube and made their channel and said things that they wanted to say, talked about their lives or talked about their day. And I really liked that. It just reminded me of the way cable access TV used to be, right? And I was a huge fan of cable access TV. And that's what I liked about YouTube. And then it just went to shit because, one, they fooled everybody and gaslit everybody into this so-called partnership where people thought that they were going to be making money and ad money and stuff being on YouTube. And really, it's not a partnership at all. And if anything, those who want to be monetized content makers are really just really involved in more of a sharecropping relationship. YouTube makes all the money. Believe that. And in the meantime, you might get 4,000 views on a video, and the YouTube calculators online do it. And look at the hard, awful truth. $4,000 is probably going to get you somewhere like $2.50, maybe $7. I forgot the way it used to be. But that's all that's happening there. In the meantime, Google is the one making all the money. And naturally, they're going to be making money off of content makers who have the kinds of stuff that they like, that they feel is more ad-friendly and vendor-friendly. That means, people out there, little 14-year-olds doing skateboard videos. Definitely the content makers that are doing useful stuff like knife making. Those are my favorite types of channels. But knife making and all that. But outside of that, if you're trying to talk politics, just understand there's no reason or no way you're going to make money off of YouTube. So if it's not about love and if it's not about a hobby, like the reason why I started this channel, you might as well hang it up, buddy. Alright, so I think that's all I really have to say. Now, I'm going to follow up with a live stream, and I do promise that. One where I'm just, we're going to shoot the shit. I'm probably going to be in a more comfortable situation, more likely, when we're back in the city and back in the apartment. And I'm just going to do a live stream, where people could just come by, say hi, whatever. I'll give you the link. We could talk politics or just not talk politics, but I really wanted to go ahead and just throw out this news right now. All right. As always, this is the Garage Autonomist. I love you all. I always will. Peace to all the channels out there. And peace to all the old school OGs out there who also inspired me to do this channel. People like Jenny McDermott and Bewildered Ape, Laughing Witch. These were people that I really said, yeah, I'm really going to do this channel. I'm really going to do this. So I just want to definitely give a shout out to them as well. Peace to New Possibilities as well. All right, that's it. I got to go. Peace. This is the Garage Autonomist.